Welcome back to the Cobble and Commons server, everyone. This is my second attempt at recording this video because I made it way too long and also my mic was peaking a little bit. So hey, take two, everyone. But yeah, welcome. I just wanted to start off and say thank you to everyone that watched the last video and left a couple comments or sent me a couple messages, and to everyone that joined as well. We've had probably about 30 unique joins so far, and I'd say about 10 of those are people that are actively playing, which is awesome. So thank you for that. It's been a lot of fun to be hanging out with the community and hanging out with all of you guys, and it's been awesome. So I'm looking forward to more of that. Yeah. So I want to just hop on and quickly show you guys the update on Spawn and where we're at. Go over a couple plugin things and then talk about what is coming next. And my hope is I'm going to do a weekly video here. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, so Spawn here is coming along pretty nicely. Obviously I have not unlimited time because I do have a day job and whatnot, but I have set up my house here with my wife here. So this is our house. Just a little quaint little place. Got a little fireplace, some chests. My wife is collecting copious amounts of tropical fish to breed axolotls. Got a little bed here. So that's our house. And then, yeah, we got the town hall here. This little structure here, this is the AFK zone. Basically, if you come here, you can earn some coins every 15 minutes, up to potentially 40 coins per 15 minutes. And the purpose of this is basically a higher player count is more attractive to people. So if you are away from your computer or you're not playing or you're making dinner or something like that, don't log out. Come here to the AFK zone, earn some money, and help boost the player count so that when a potential newcomer comes, they'll see a higher player count and it's just more attractive to them. Of course, you don't have to do that, but if you do, you'll get some rewards. And we will swap out those rewards soon with more options as well. So here's the town hall, coming along pretty nicely. We've got a little table, a fireplace, some chests. So these chests, these are meant to be mail chests. So it's not quite ready yet, but if you want one, let me know and I'll put your name on one at least. But the idea behind this is you can come and you can find a person that has a chest in here, and if you want to give them like a note or give them an item, you can drop it in here and you can give them something. And then it gives people a reason to come back to Spawn, come into the town hall and check their chest and see if they have anything there. So just a fun little thing. So I'll let you guys know when that is finished, because I'm hoping to set it up where you can put items in chests and you can look at all the chests, but you can't take anything out. A little balcony here. I'm thinking about putting like a little elytra launch pad here, so you can just come here and then boom, you get launched into the air and you can start flying. Especially because I think I want the town hall to be like a meeting place. So if you're getting together with a couple people to go mining or go on an adventure or go do something, you can be like, hey, let's meet up at the town hall. You all come here and then you can go on your way. So want to make this kind of like a community area and all that. This is one of the first houses I made. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. It was going to be a starter house, but I kind of gave up on that. Community message board. So if you're trusted in this area, you can write messages to the community. This is the little spawn pad. This is where if you do /spawn, you'll pop up here. Or if you join the server for the first time, you'll pop up there. We got this tower, which is the first thing I built in this world. This is the enchant building. Here, we'll go daytime. And there's a full level enchanting table in here, an anvil and a grindstone, some chests, and some chiseled bookshelves. So again, this is meant to be a community area. So if you need to come and enchant something, you can come and do it here. But feel free to leave things in these chests for other people, or if you want to put like some enchanted books in the bookshelves that other people can use, feel free to do that. It's meant to be a community area. So yeah, have at her. Over here, we have the auction house, which is not currently a house. This guy has just brought some stuff with him, some chests, some barrels, but he hasn't really unpacked yet. Hasn't built himself a house. He's kind of slacking, this guy. But if you join the auction house, or open the auction house, you'll be able to sell things. So you can see there's one thing for sale, my head, for some reason. Um, but yeah, if you want to sell anything, you can sell it in here, and anyone can come to the auction house and buy and sell things, which is pretty cool. I think those are the main things that I've built in Spawn so far. There is, I don't know if this is in the last video, but I did build this bridge, just a little basic bridge. And then if you go outside the bridge, then that will take you into the wilderness. And there's a little vanilla village here. I shouldn't say vanilla. It spawns with the world generation because we do have custom world generation in this world. And I think there's a couple people living here. So maybe those people can join their lands together and make one. So with spawn as well, of course, I want it to be like living and breathing and feel like there's people living here. So come and live here. If you are of the trusted rank, then you can let me know if you want to build a house here, and I'll carve out a spot for you and put some land protection magic on there for you, and you can come and live here and build a house or build a shop or build, maybe you want to build like an activity for players to do. You can do that here, and because we want this to be a community area, which is why when you enter this area, it says Emberfall, because I've named. So yeah, if you want to live here, let me know. To get the trusted rank, there isn't a formal way to do it yet. It's basically people that I've deemed trustworthy. I've been given the rank. Um, so yeah, if you keep playing, and you'll get the rank eventually, probably. Let's talk about plugins. So we've got some cool features on the server. So we have, of course, the custom enchants, which people are loving. And I might add a few more enchants for you guys to discover and find. So keep an eye out for those over time. We have found a couple issues so far, some that we've been able to fix and some that we are waiting for feedback from the developer on. So if you do find an issue with the enchants or really anything on the server, just let me know, and we'll make sure we get it fixed. Um, let's talk about jobs. Speaking of auction house and money. So we have the jobs plugin on the server. So here are the different jobs that are currently available. And if you want to join a job, you just do /jobs and then just click on the one that you want to join. You can only have one job at a time. You will be able to get more in the future depending on different rewards and ranks and all that. But for now, it's just one. And you can freely change between the jobs. So depending on what activity you're doing for the day, you might want to change your job. But the jobs will give you money based on those activities, which will help you earn some money, so that you can buy things from the auction house or buy things from other players, or when players are starting to set up their own shops, you can go and buy from those shops. So jobs is up and running. What else we got here? There should be a new chest sorter plugin. I need to figure out what those commands are. I'll put those in Discord once I kind of know what those are. But the chest sorting plugin is online now, and I think it's working. But check Discord for more information on that soon. Let's talk lands. So lands is our claiming system on the server, and it's more than just claiming your land and protecting your land. It does have more features in there that I think are really fun, if you guys choose to use them. So if you do /lands, it'll open up your land. So these are all the lands that you're a part of, even the one. So if you right click, you can see the information about the land, the level. So you can see I need a little bit more money to level up, and I need to trust 4 players to level up. Relations. So you can create relations with other lands and other nations. So if you're an ally with someone, you can mark them as an ally, and if you're an enemy with someone, then you can make them an enemy. There is a war system. It's currently turned off, but what I'm thinking is periodically throughout the year, depending on how feisty people are getting or how much of a demand there is for the war system, we'll turn wars on for like a set period of time. It would be like a week or 2 weeks of wars. And then it'll turn off again. And then I think we'll make it so you can opt out. But then those that want to war with each other can go to war. um, And then if this land is open for membership, people can see that in the master lands list and they can request to join. So depending on if you're trying to recruit people to come to your land. So if we go back here, so in the main menu, so yeah, we're just there at your lands. Um, your nation, same kind of thing. It'll just show you the nations you're part of. Um, Invites and requests. So if you are sending an invite to someone or a request or someone is requesting to join, you'll see those there. Your limitations. This will show you the limits based on how many chunks and members and lands that you can have, which there's ways for that to grow. I'm still kind of ironing all that out, so stay tuned for more details on that. Let's skip this for now. Rentable, so you can set up areas that you can actually rent. So say you're setting up like a little market area and you want to rent like little booths, right? Like you can rent those out and charge people money to set up shop there. You can set up your personal settings, and then you can view the map. So the map is cool too. I think you can access this with just slash map as well. But these are the chunks that are around you. So if you're trying to figure out if like someone has claimed chunks around you, you can do slash map, and it'll show you any claimed chunks that are nearby. So you can see these are wilderness. No one's claimed these. But this is also handy too if you are like making a new claim. So you stand in like the main chunk, and then you can just like claim the ones around you through the map. Makes it pretty easy. Okay, so if we go to all lands here, so these are all the lands on the server. And the cool thing too is that you can actually name the lands and you can set a custom icon based on any item in the game. Um, and if you click on one, it will actually teleport you to that land if that land allows teleporting to untrusted members. So if you want to allow people to come and visit you, and visit your land, like maybe you have an activity or a shop there, you can turn teleporting on for untrusted members in your land. So let's go back here. Yeah, so these show all the lands. You can search, or show only public. Yeah, so that one's a hidden land. And show the category, but right now there's only a few lands, only about 9 right now. Okay, so let's go and edit a land. And I'm just showing you this, guys, just because I think it'll be helpful long term. So if you go to manage here, um, these will show you all the like different sub areas that you have. And you can just do lands selection. Oh no, create an area first, name it, and then do lands space selection. And then it'll give you the option to assign that selection to a land. Player management, so you can manage your members. You can rank them up or down. You can ban people from your area. See if the requests are coming in. Manage your relations. Sent offers, received offers. View the level. So these are the things that you need to do in order to level up. Inbox. Here's the statistics from your land. And then this is cool too. So there's natural flags. So if you wanted to like block all monster spawning in your area, you can go here and put this to disabled. And when this is disabled, then no monsters are going to spawn in your area. There's a different flag for animal spawning, so you can still allow like friendly mobs to spawn, but you can disable monsters spawning, which is pretty handy if you don't want to have to deal with like a creeper coming into your base. There's also things like you know, disabling entity grieving from like creepers and enderman. Um you can disable fire spread in your area or enable it, leaf decay, disable phantoms, TNT explosion, snow melting. Like if you're trying to make a snowy area, you might want to disable snow melting, right? Plant growth. Yeah, so there's a bunch of flags here. So take a look at these. These are pretty helpful. You can also manage the roles. So these are all the roles of any given area. So if you go to the untrusted role, then this is where you can manage what people can do. Like, do you want people to be able to teleport to spawn if they are not a member of your land? You can turn that on. You can like disable people using elytras in your land. If you don't want people zipping by in your land, you can like do that. You can disable people, like if you want to allow people to come and like farm your crops, you can turn harvest on. They don't necessarily need to be a member of your land in order to harvest. So that's kind of cool. So lots of flags there that you can set for untrusted members as well as different roles in your land. And then this is where you can set like what people who are a member of your land, what they can do, right? Can they like set where the spawn is? Can they claim and unclaim? Can they trust players? All that kind of stuff. You can also change the icon and rename the role and all that stuff. Taxes. So if you have people living in your land, you can charge them taxes. You can set what those are here. And then there's miscellaneous settings. If you want to change the name of your land, you can do that. So you can like name it like a real fun name, because I think by default it just uses your username. So you can set like a fun name. You can put a tag for your land. Enter a message that shows up on the title screen for people that are entering. So if you want to say like, "Hey, welcome, make sure to visit such and such," you can do that. And then any item that you have in your inventory, you can just drag and then click on there, and that will set the icon for that land. And yeah, that's basically it for lands, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, oh yeah, this will just take you to the spawn of your land. So yeah, lands is pretty powerful. When I finish the website, I will have a lot more information up there about how to really best use it. But if you're wanting to know more, just take a look into all those settings I just kind of showed you. There's a lot that you can do with it. So, okay, before I go, couple other random notes. So we have a plugin called Core Protect on the server, and it basically it logs every single activity and every single action that happens on the server, and makes a backup of it too. So if someone does come and steal something from you or grieve you, we can find out. And you can also look for yourself. So if you type in /co/inspect, you can also just do /coi. It'll say inspector now enabled. And so if you click on a block, left clicking on a block will show you like who placed it. And then I think right click is data and actions. So you can see I placed those blocks about 5 days ago. And then say you want to come into here and look at this chest. So if I right click on that, you can see my wife, she put in some tropical fish and removed some tropical fish. Hey, let's go in here and see what those ender pearls in, because I'm kind of curious. I don't know if I showed those in the second take of this video, but someone put a ton of ender pearls in here. Okay, Acarios put ender pearls in. Cool. So if you're like going up to an area and you're like, I'm not sure if this area is abandoned or if someone is living here or if this is natural generation, because there is a lot of really cool structures that look like they might be like made by a player. You can just run this command and just like check a few areas and just see, okay, did someone place these blocks? Oh yeah, someone placed those blocks. Are not going to touch it. Or yeah, someone's been using this chest recently. I'm not going to touch it. With the lands plugin, it is set that your lands will expire after a certain time. And the time depends on how long that you've played on the server. I think if you've played for less than 7 days, then they expire after 7 or 14 days. I can't remember the exact time, but when I do the website, I'll put all that information up there so everyone can have access to it. But the longer that you play on the server, the longer it takes for your land to expire. If a land is expired and you use this command and you see, oh, this person hasn't been on in a long time and there's no land protection there, I would say that the stuff is fair game. Now, just use your common sense, use your best judgment. We don't want to be stealing from people that are actively playing or maybe have just gone away for a week or two, right? Like, if someone hasn't been online for a long, long time, especially weeks or months, and then there's nothing claimed, the land claim has expired, then it's probably fine. Feel free to loot it. I think that's okay. But if someone is actively playing and like if someone was on yesterday and they haven't claimed their stuff, please don't steal anything, right? That's not fun. They might not know about the land plugin or they might not know how to use it, or maybe they just haven't protected that area. We don't want to make the server experience not fun for people, but want to respect that, it is survival and you should be able to go and loot things. Like, I think there's a good balance that we need to find there. So just keep that in mind, use some common sense. If you ever are unsure or have a question, feel free to ping me on Discord and I can let you know. I can go and tell you if I think it's okay for it to get looted or not. But with this plugin as well, we can roll back things. So if someone does steal from you and something happens, let me know and say, hey, I think someone stole from me or someone broke this. I can go and find out who it was, and I can roll it back and restore what was broken or stolen. And then if needed, I could take action against the user, but hopefully we don't have to do that. Oh, one more plugin update. Graves have been swapped out to a new system. Your graves will spawn in the overworld, and they are infinite. Same kind of thing there. Don't take someone's grave if it's a fresh grave. If it's a really old grave, feel free to loot it. I think that's fair game. But then as well, graves do not spawn in the Nether or the End. Those places are considered dangerous and high risk, but the reward is high. There's lots of custom structures and lots of loot in the Nether that you can get. So it is high risk, high reward, but your grave does not spawn in the Nether. So be careful. I think that's it for plugins. This video is getting long, so we should probably end it here. And then we'll do another video next week. If you made it this far into the video, thank you. Again, the server address is on the screen now. Feel free to hop on and join. Cobble and Commons. We are the server for the people. 0 monetization, but all the fun, hopefully. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna try and do weekly videos. So maybe next week what we'll do is we'll do a little tour update of what is going on in Spawn. But maybe we'll go and look at some bases. So if you want your base to get looked at next week, let me know. Before I sign off, I'm going to have another video coming out on December 1st. So maybe the base tour video will happen after that. Because we'll do a video next week for what I'm about to talk about. And then we'll do the video after touring the bases. But I have a project in the works. We're going to go there. This is a snowy landscape. I'm not going to tell you what is happening here quite yet. You'll find out on December 1st. But all I will say for now is I would start gathering materials that you think would be good for any Christmas-themed or winter-themed builds. That's all I'll say for now. And it has something to do with this snowy Wonderland. All right, so keep an eye on December 1st. That video will be going up. That'll explain everything. Of course, I will have a post in the Discord to explain as well for those that don't want to watch the video. And if the website is up by then, maybe we'll have a blog post, but I don't know if the website will be up by then. We'll see. But that is all for me for now. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far into the video. You truly are crazy for listening to me talk for over 20 minutes. But yeah, I hope to see you on the server, and I'll see you in the next video.